Welcome back to today's discussion. So I listened to a lecture from Dr. Gabor Mati, I think that's how you say his name, today, and it really opened my eyes to, or I shouldn't say opened my eyes because I've kind of been in this realm anyway, but it reminded me that self-care is a very important step in your well-being and longevity. And what he was discussing was how several people that he had studied, and it was like it was a large quantity of people he's kind of looked through and studied through his practice and just research and everything that he's done. And what happens is, as you focus all your attention on helping other people and then never focus your attention on helping yourself, you end up ignoring early signs and symptoms of diseases and disease processes that makes them significantly worse and harder to treat later on. And those things could have been prevented for the most part if you would focus or put attention on yourself and your own self-care. So things like diet, nutrition, exercise, even if it's just a couple things here and there, or understanding that just walking and going upstairs and things like that is considered exercise. And then also making sure you're getting proper sleep and doing things like that. And when you get sick, you don't just go, oh, I'm going to power through it all the time. There's some things you got to do to pay attention there. And if you don't do those things, you end up harming yourself longer and more severe in the long term. Whereas if you just took a step back for a moment and took those proper steps in self-care, you would prevent a lot of those things in the first place, so you wouldn't have to use it later down the line and then take yourself out a lot faster, and for bigger chunks of time. So to me, it made a lot of sense, and it really goes down to this stuff with like the coaching and mental training and things like that, is to, as you go through that process, you learn these things and you find ways that you can set them up quickly and integrate it within your day to be able to take care of yourself and let your mind decompress without having to take 2 hours off and stuff like that. And find ways to integrate exercise into your day that's not overwhelming or overbearing to where you have to go, well, I need 2 hours of block here, because you don't necessarily need that. Now, if you want to, fine, but it's not necessary. So let me know if this resonates with you at all, and if you're in that mindset of, I have to put everybody's needs ahead of my own, because according to Dr. Gabor Mati, that's a recipe for disaster later on.